Dingleberries and schmingle schmerries. My name is NoodleHouse and we are back on Our World Is Ended, and we have a choice of who... I've ran over my PlayStation cable, hang on. We have a choice of who we can hang out with at the beach. And I feel like it's only fair if we continue with Natsume-san. It just feels like the most organic choice based on how the story's gone so far. So Natsume-san it is. Then I'll go with Natsume-san. Me? Her voice almost cracks with surprise. Are you serious? If you're joking, I'll erase your entire existence from the face of the earth. No, that sounds harsh, and I'm not joking. I want to spend some time with you. And that's no lie. Natsume-san, who is fervently avoiding human interaction, is actually here on this trip, wearing a swimsuit, intent on enjoying her time at the beach. That fact makes me extremely happy. That's why I want to use this opportunity to become better friends with her. But if you don't want to, I won't force you. I didn't say anything about not wanting it. Just don't just make assumptions like that. You're the worst, and I'm a tsundere. So, you know, I can't just be honest with myself. Or you, because that would make me not a tsundere. She faces away from me before whispering something. Fine. Huh? I said fine. I'll spend time with you. Be grateful. Hey, you backing out of a promise to help me learn to swim? Is what I'd like to say, but honestly, I feel like handing this over to Natsume. There'll probably be other chances for you to teach me how to swim, but this might be the last time Natsume wears a swimsuit. Nat-chan, Reiji-kun picked you, isn't that great? As the one who helped you pick your swimsuit, I'm really glad for you. I want to play with Reiji too. Tanya, let Nat-chan have this one, alright? Okay, I'm an adult who understands things like this. I'm disappointed, but I'll bear it for Natsume. Okay, that's probably the maturest thing that's actually been said so far. Alright, let's just do what we want. We'll gather again in about 2 hours or so for lunch. Actually, no, allow me to teach you how to swim. No, if Rachel won't teach me, then I'm giving up on swimming. I'll just drink some beer at the beach hut. Foolish. Then I shall swim in the great sea by myself. You know, let's go make a sandcastle. Okay, we'll make it a really big one. I just enjoy myself watching sexy girls here. Everyone decides what they'll do and split up. Natsume-san and I are the only ones left. So what would you like to do? Don't ask me. You're the man here. Take initiative. Alas, I have no plan. After an awkward silence, I find my answer. How about we walk around? Alright, that's a nice idea. We slowly start walking around the beach. I'm walking on a white beach together with Natsume-san, but it doesn't feel the least bit romantic. Can't even call it a proper walk. I mean, all we're doing is walking. There's no talking or anything. We're somewhat fast, so it feels like we're having a speed walking competition. I try to talk as an attempt to do something about this mood. The weather is nice today. It is. The sea sure is big. It is. I wonder if we're having yakisoba at the beach house for lunch. Maybe we are. Now those are some curt and cold responses. The fact that I can't seem to speak anything worthwhile makes me feel down. I guess she doesn't enjoy walking around with me, right? But wait, she agreed to it, right? Maybe I should have chosen someone else. I can't help but think things like that. I start to hope to run into another J7 member. I feel like that would do wonders for our exchanges. Hell, Inaruka-san would be fine in this case. I look around and sadly don't see anyone familiar. As I'm distracted, Natsume-san runs a fair bit ahead, leaving me behind. I don't even know if I should bother catching up to her or just keep my distance. Suddenly, 2 guys walk up to her. They look really shallow, especially with the way they're grinning. They start to talk to Natsume-san. It's easy to imagine what they're doing here. And they're picking her up. Oh no. I hurriedly catch up to her. The moment I arrive, Natsume-san looks at me in surprise. Huh? The hell are you? The guys glare at me like I'm intruding or something. Having come close to them, I realize that they're really muscular and tough looking. I hesitate for a moment and shout out loud. I'm her boyfriend. Natsume-san voices her surprise. God damn it, why'd I say that? It's too late to take it back, so I decide to see it through to the end. Alright, Natsume-san, let's go. I take her hand and try to walk away from the men. Hold up. I sound before I start giving up. You're a boyfriend? Seriously? He stares at me suspiciously. I don't believe that. You're just a friend, aren't you? Damn it, they're sharp. As I start to panic, they make victorious expressions. I knew you looked suspicious. I mean, you don't suit her at all. You know this idiot. Come hang with us, girl. One of them extends his hand towards her, and she swings it away before glaring at them with eyes that could freeze. Could you keep your dirty hands off me? This is why I don't want to leave the base. It reminds me I'm the same species of filth like these two. This is just awful. Makes me feel like an idiotic, lowly, disgusting dung beetle crawling on the ground. It's nauseating. What the hell was that? Natsume-san ignores their reaction, continues. Who even picks up girls at the beach in this day and age? I'm sure there are idiots who still do it. Did they time travel here from the mid-20th century? And the way they do it is just awful. They ignore how the girl feels and just think about their own desires. I imagine they'll never get a girlfriend and die sad and all alone. They're worthless beings born into this world with no purpose. They'll waste our oxygen, be a burden on our food and resources, and produce nothing but carbon dioxide and excretions. Can't say this straight to their faces, but I feel like there would be far more meaning to their lives that just drifted off to sea and became food for the fishes. Natsume-san, they're right there. You're saying that directly at them. Their faces are red with rage, and they're clearly about to explode. This is really, really bad. What do? I have to protect Natsume-san, but how? Can I win? Do I throw sand in their faces? What, you're still here? If you're standing there like that, I'll sue you for polluting the view. Get lost already, she says sharply. I prepare for the two guys to absolutely lose it and swear to myself to protect Natsume-san no matter what. That wasn't necessary. You don't have to say that. I don't even know what you're talking about. Screw this, we don't want a crazy ugly bitch like you. The men leave, basically running away and do what all men do when they're rejected. Start insulting women because, I don't know, apparently that's how men fucking handle rejection nowadays, the fucking dickheads. Yeah? I'm dumbfounded for a moment. Then I realise this makes perfect sense. Natsume-san's verbal abuse as she glares at you with ice-cold eyes is hazardous to say the least. If it was a video game attack, it'd always be an insta-kill. I say that as one who's experienced it many times before. Anyway, I'm glad things don't escalate any further. I'm mostly relieved, but a part of me feels bad that I couldn't do anything. Sorry, I can't help much, Natsume-san. What are you talking about? You came to me, didn't you? Just having you around was reassuring. The verbal abuse made it seem like she could have easily handled it on her own. So I'm not really sure what she means by that. I must say, those two were such filth. Who are they to say that you don't suit me? They know nothing about you. She's still angry at them, it seems. Oh, wait, were you angry for my sake? No, you idiot. Why would I be? Forget what I said or I'll feed you to the fishes. I have no choice but to nod over and over. Good, then I'll just... That's when suddenly takes my arms and wraps her around mine. I think she means hers. Natsume-san, what are you... You said you're my boyfriend, right? Take responsibility for your words and follow through. You should keep away guys like those two. I know what she's saying and agree that this would be effective, but isn't acting like lovers a bit too much? I mean, she's clinging to my arm in a way that makes her chest push against it. Wouldn't complain. My heart is beating way too fast. The situation is making me tense and turns my throat dry. Don't be too tense. This is embarrassing for me too. I can notice that her face is all red. I know well enough to understand that she's not used to situations like this, so she probably feels the same way. Then, should we continue to walk around like this? We should. Arms linked, we resume our walk along the beach. You can tell how tense we are just by looking at our faces. We're so tense we're walking like robots, and we're not even saying a single word. I'm quite sure this is nothing like how actual normal couples are like. Still, even if it's just pretense, I do enjoy walking with her as a boyfriend. I'm also really happy she allowed me to play the role of a lover. A lover. If you wanna be my lover, you gotta get with my friends. I've just realized you're a miracle. After enjoying our free time, we will gather for lunch as planned. Of course, we're eating yakisoba from the beach house, though. The seats around us building was full, so we eat at the beach. I just realised I was in a call on Discord and someone was in there muted. That was really awkward. This yakisoba is great. Really should call the chef. Tatiana's really enjoying the food. I guess it's the first time she had a beach house yakisoba. Chef, come on now. This is like a part-time worker. Anyway, eat up. She picks some of the yakisoba with her chopsticks and forces it into my mouth. This is nothing like the gentle say feeding you'd expect a girl to give you. Regardless, just start chewing it. It doesn't seem... I still don't try my own. So this is my first yakisoba here. The hunger and the visual spice of the sea makes it pretty nice. Yeah, it's good. Right after I nod, Aruka-san raises her voice. Truly, yakisoba by the sea is a whole nother level. Kurosho? Why the Russian? Not even Tatiana says that. I chose not to ask. I doubt he understands it himself. He just felt like saying it. I mean, it's Aruka-san we're talking about. Yeah, don't get this hassle anywhere else. Aso-san's enjoying it too. You two sound like you've eaten that seaside yakisoba before. Did you forget I'm called the Wizard of the Barbecue Stove? Yeah, I remember that from the barbecue we had on the office's roof. Yeah, I do recall that, though I'm not sure if that's anything to be proud of. During off-season in college, I, Sakai, and Yuri would head out to the beach and have a fiery feast. It's an important moment of our youth. Ori-san squints nostalgically. An off-season with just 3 men, that sounds just sad. Aso-san chuckles sarcastically. What about you, Asano? Me? Of course, I've had yakisoba at the beach before, right, you know? You mean the cup yakisoba instantly Japan's Sea of Winter? Just hearing that makes it sound like it's an event that can bring you to tears. First I've heard of it. I'd love to hear the details. Yeah, so, don't elaborate on that one. Aso-san tries to stop her, but alas, she's talking to an ultra airhead, Yuno-san. Not wasting any time, she starts talking about the incident. Well, this one time Sis and I went to Niigata. We came to the sea, and she said she won't rest until she eats yakisoba or corn at the beach. But it was rental, right? Yeah, none of the beach shops were open, so just decided to go to the convenience store and buy some cup yakisoba there. The saddening and unfortunate event makes me feel bad for her, but alas, it didn't end there. She did buy some, but the pot of the shop was broken, so she couldn't get any hot water. Well, that's a level above sad, that's just tragic. So she couldn't actually eat the yakisoba she just bought. Even I feel bad for her. Aso-san felt sympathy even from Natsumi-san, but then Yuno-san shook her head. No, Sis actually ate the hard, crunchy noodles. Wait, that's not even yakisoba at that point. Aso-san, there's a limit to how saddening it can be. Hey, cup yakisoba is barely yakisoba to begin with. Real yakisoba is cooked, while cups are just boiled in hot water which you just remove afterwards. Oh, that's true. Also, listen to this. You just eat just the dried, crunchy noodles. Aso-san makes a smug expression. I use the sauce and spice that came with it too. That's nothing to be proud of. You actually sound even sadder now. Saying that would be too cruel though, so I just make a pleasant smile and look at her. Isn't it great that you finally got some seaside yakisoba? What's with that attitude? You're just ragey, so don't act all smug to me. And honestly, you're a college student in its prime. You're spending time with this group? That's pretty saddening too. You're basically saying that these people are all saddening, yourself included. It's so like her to not realise something like that. She truly is the queen of the saddening and unfortunate. I'm just gonna skip that one. Looks like we might actually hear something not saddening now. I focus on listening to Tatiana. I was sitting on the bus and getting so tired I don't remember anything that happened at the sea. That's pretty saddening. As for me, it's actually my first time at the sea. Guess that's kind of people there really are, huh? This turned into some really weird event where we talk about our saddest moments. It's saddening to say the least. That's no good. We're on a summer trip here. We're supposed to be making fun memories. I'll try to think of a memory that could fix the atmosphere, but sadly I don't have anything. I look at Wari-san. I go over there with some fun proportions. The guy's just looking at the girls in swimsuits. He's not even eating his yakisoba. Nope, I can't trust him to fix the mood. His memory will probably be something rated 18. I then consider Ruki-san, but Hiroshi, I get some more of this. Yeah, no, I don't think he has any memories like that. That's when I realised that I failed to consider someone really important. Yuno-san, you're a high school girl. Surely you have some memories at sea. You must have played around with your friends sometime, right? I asked expectantly. I do have some good memories at sea, or rather I'm making them right now, together with everyone at Judgment 7. I'm really glad we all came to the beach. It feels like that picnic we had in the virtual world. Hey, don't remind me of that standing picnic. Hell, why doesn't the real world have Nicole-kun? Oh my god. I want a swimsuit event with Nicole-kun. That's reality for you. Give up and enjoy the swimsuit event with me, Ruka, and Reiji-kun. Like how I can enjoy you and your hairy legs. I want something smooth like Nicole-kun's. Asano is such a saddening person. Tanishka, there's something to keep in mind. People at Asano are called Shotacons. They're kind of a paedophile at this point. Oh, so Asano's a Shotacon, which makes her a pervert. I didn't know that. Alright, don't teach her weird stuff. They are. I'm not even going to read that defense because it's not even true. No, I say it's pretty perverted inclination. Reggie, you too? She howls at me. Still, I'm glad the sanding mood is gone. What's going on here suits J7 far better. This is all thanks to Yuno-san's words. I turn to thank her, but she's the one who talks to me. Hey, Reiji-kun, remember when back during the picnic I said we should all go somewhere? Ah, yeah, I think I remember that. I'm really happy that dream came true. She looks at the rest of J7 with a smile on her face, and I do the same. I won't lie, I feel the same way she does. And I'm going to end the episode here. If you like this video, don't forget to leave a like in the section below. If you want to see more of this, then do subscribe to the channel, as I upload every day. Thank you for watching, I'll see you next time. Bye bye.